Hey guys, so in a spontaneous outburst, I decided to get out of Dubai for a little bit. I've been wanting to go to US, but it wasn't really happening, so I decided, okay, let's go somewhere else. So I was checking which countries are open during this pandemic because most countries have closed their borders. So I was checking, where can I go? And another issue is that I was looking which countries are processing visa right now because a lot of the embassies are not processing tourist visa. Plus, I am kind of running out of time, so I wanted to make a quick getaway to somewhere close to Dubai that'll grant me easy access. So guess where I settled with going to? I decided to make a quick getaway to Egypt. Egypt is one of the places that I always wanted to go, but always postpone because I'm like, it's so close to Dubai, I'll go sometime. Oh, I'll just wait till one of my friends has time to go with me. You know, it's easy, you only need a couple of days. And guess what? In my 6 years in Emirates, I always postponed my trip to Egypt and I never went there in the end. And now I'm running out of time and I'm missing my chance. I need to go right now and I'm taking the last chance that I can and I'm going to Egypt. So here I am. I am going on a little soul-searching adventure by myself. So let me tell you a little bit about what I did prior to getting here. So I'll tell you about the visa process. So if you guys don't already know, Sri Lankans need visa to everywhere, pretty much everywhere, even to Egypt. And it's not like what everybody else gets, not the $25 visa on arrival. It's not. I have to submit documents and do the whole visa process through the embassy. However, having said that, getting the visa for Egypt was pretty easy because they're not super fast like a lot of the other embassies. I didn't have to submit bank statements or airline tickets or hotel bookings, none of that. They just needed a letter of employment from Emirates, passport copies, and I had to make a payment of 100 dirhams, which is about $27, which is actually cheap. And then they actually only took 4 days and my visa was done. So it wasn't that bad as what I usually face sometimes. So next, I had to do a PCR test. Of course, nowadays, when you're traveling, especially for air travel, you need to have the PCR test, especially for Egypt. Since they are open borders, they require, it's mandatory that tourists that are coming in have the PCR test that is within 72 hours of your flight, of your direct flight to Egypt. So you need to absolutely get a PCR test. And so yeah, I got that done. I paid 220 dirhams, or that's about $60 I think, for a PCR test, and it came actually in 12 hours, which was really great. And I printed out the result and I have that with me as well. And I will need to show that when I'm checking into my flight. Okay, so first I thought that I'll do this video since when I get to Egypt. But then I thought, okay, I've done several videos about what it's like to travel during a pandemic in the point of view of a flight attendant or cabin crew. So I thought, why not do it in the point of view of a passenger, like I am right now? Take some videos, see what's different in the airport now, and show it to you. So one of the new procedures, like I said, was getting a PCR test, which I got. Another thing is, if you're a resident in Dubai, there's a website, you need to enter your details and you need to get permission to return back to Dubai if you're a Dubai resident. So I've already done that as well now. So let's go and check in and see what other things have changed since the pandemic. Let's see what flying in a pandemic is like now. There's some new scans and things installed, new scans, lines that are installed in the airport. Guys, this is my negative PCR test that I told you guys about. Oh, not detected. Negative. And I was given this travel hygiene kit. Hey guys, so here I am. I'm at the boarding gate now. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys can hear me. But to tell you a little bit about the process, there was a lot of temperature scans that I had to go through, you know, checking documents, checking my PCR test. The baggage area has changed as well. So now there's a self, you know, baggage service that you can do everything by yourself. But if you see this seating area, you can see that there's a screen separating every single seat now. So they've added dividers and everything, and everywhere there's, you know, hand sanitizers, wipes, everything available if you need. All the shops, even before you get into the shop, they make sure that you have some sanitizer on your hand. And yeah, there's not too many changes, but I mean, not there's changes, but it's not difficult to deal with, at least. Look at this seating area. It's all separated now. They have dividers to uphold the social distancing guidelines. Okay guys, so this is the travel hygiene kit that's given to every single passenger going on Emirates flights. When you're in Dubai, they hand it into you when you're checking into your flight. But if you're coming into Dubai from outstation, we hand it to the passengers in the plane when they board the plane. So let's see, 2 masks, some hand sanitizer. These are the gel packs. There's some of that. Gloves, another set of gloves, medium, some sanitizing wipes. So that's what's given to all the passengers when you get on board or when you check into an Emirates flight. Pretty handy. That's the plane I'm going in. Alright guys, so here I am on the plane. I'm on flight EK923 to Cairo. My first stop is Cairo, and then from there I'm going to take another flight to a city called Luxor. But my first leg is EK923 to Cairo. And I'm going to show a little bit of the changes on the plane right now. Look at this. All the pillows are all wrapped now. You can see it's one of the changes on the plane now, that everything is individually wrapped for you or for all the passengers. Flying in Corona. the Cairo airport, but I'm in the domestic terminal now because I'm going to take the flight from Cairo to Luxor. I'm taking Egypt Air flight, so I have about 4-hour transit here. So I'm just waiting in the domestic terminal now until my flight check-in opens. I think that's about a 1-hour flight, so it's not too long. However, because of my transit time, by the time I get there, it's going to be quite late at night. So on the flight into Cairo, we were given medical forms to fill out. Of course, as every destination now, I think there is medical forms to fill out, and they were also checking again the PCR test that we got before arriving to Cairo. Those are the only 2 major differences, I would say, when coming into Egypt. But the rest is the same, and yeah, masks, social distancing, pretty much everything is the same. I don't think they're really bothered here about the masks, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about the tickets. So, as Emirates staff, we have discounted tickets. So, my ticket to Cairo was quite cheap comparatively because I didn't, of course, pay full fare. And if you're airline staff, you also get discounts with other airlines as well. So my next flight, Egypt Air, also I have a discounted ticket. So that's pretty much the best advantage, I would say, of being a flight attendant, because you get all these discounted tickets, which are really cheap comparatively. And that's why I wanted to take advantage of that factor and make a quick trip to somewhere, and landed in Egypt. Hey guys, so here I am. I'm in Luxor now, and I am in my hostel. It's called the Bob Marley Peace Hostel. I booked this because the location was pretty close. It's very close to the Luxor temple, and it's also very cheap. I forgot how much I paid for it, but let me just give you a quick look around my room. So here's my room, little bed. I don't really stay in fancy hotels when I'm traveling by myself, so. And the bathroom. I'm not really fussy about having nice hotels. I've had nice hotels at work, so I'm not really fussy when I'm personally traveling about hotels. So yeah, I'm so tired. I'm gonna shower and sleep and get up super early in the morning because tomorrow we're gonna start at 8. And so this is it. That's day 1 of my trip, which is pretty much only traveling. The whole day went for traveling. But yeah, that's it. And tomorrow I will see you guys in a new day. So guys, thanks for joining another episode of Our Eye in the Clouds. Please like, share and subscribe, and stay with me on my whole tour of Egypt. See you next time.